Well, the Ravens faced a 7 and 8 man front pressure all night, primarily because of the run game. And we talked last week about how they had to get Mark Andrews involved. Well, they certainly did, as he proved to be a one-man wrecking crew, getting 9 of Huntley's 14 completions. First one we're seeing, they're facing an 8 man front like they did all night. They motioned Dobbins out of the backfield to confirm that it's single high man coverage and widen and open the throwing area to Andrews. Dobbins goes verticals, as well as 84 Oliver, who runs to the flat. This really put a bind on the defense. Andrews runs a quick stick route, and the minute the outside linebacker widens to account for Oliver, Huntley delivers the ball. You can see how quickly the linebacker falls off Oliver back into coverage on Andrews, knowing that this is the guy that they needed to stop, and quickly tries to make the tackle at that point. Here on a 3rd and 6 and third down, obviously Andrews was huge. This is a third and medium, and the Ravens open up in a spread 3-by-1 alignment with Andrews at the bottom of the 3-man side. Both the outside receivers go vertical, clearing out the one-on-one opportunity the Ravens were looking for. This was a big catch. Again, just a very simple route, one-on-one matchup for Andrews. This is a big play. It initially was called short of the line to gain, but the Ravens challenged it and ended up being a big conversion for them. Here the Ravens split Andrews out like a wide receiver at the bottom of a run formation. It's a 2 tight end spread alignment. He's at the bottom like a wide receiver. Look at the number count, the 8 defenders packed into the box to stop the run. This creates the one-on-one matchup with Terrell Edmunds of the Steelers. You're going to see Ricard motion over to set an edge and watch the effectiveness of the quick run fake, the effect that it has on linebackers. This leaves Andrews one-on-one with no help underneath for the defender for the Steelers. Great protection by the offensive line against this pressure, waiting for the route to get open. Again, on a 3rd down, this was a 3rd and long. This was a key 3rd down, and the Steelers sell out again with a 6-man rush, choosing to play single high man, even against a 3rd and long situation. Andrews is again at the bottom of the 3-man route side. Last time he broke out quickly. Now he's going to cross the formation. Mika Fitzpatrick tries to run with him. This is a no-win proposition for anybody with Andrews because there's no help underneath because of the pressure. He simply crosses the formation all the way to the side for a big 18-yard gain. And then finally, you're going to see Andrews again. He's at the bottom of this 3-by-1 combo in a 3-by-1 set on the right side. The Steelers finally come out of their pressure man defense to try to bracket Andrews. They end up with 3 over 1. They have the safety, the underneath linebacker, and even the safety on the back side, 3-by-1 over the top. Oliver, who's on the bottom of the 3-by-1 formation, runs shallow across the formation, clearing out that backside. So even with that 3-on-1 bracketing that they had on Andrews, he's able to run a deeper crossing route, breaking to the outside for a nice 19-yard gain. Again, now certainly against a 5-man rush, but the offensive line does a great job of giving Huntley time because this was going to take a while for him to work across from that box coverage. It took a while. The offensive line held up, and Huntley was able to deliver the ball. Continuing to use Mark Andrews in the passing game is huge. They've got to get the other receivers involved as well because they're going to continue to see these packed 8-man fronts. And to augment the running game that obviously is going to go well, they've got to be able to get those big shots down the field as they continue on into the playoffs.